It just so happens at 31:24, I stopped doing my picture. I was having trouble breathing. Started doing some artwork. It went away. This we can find in many designs. You've seen this before. If it's this way, you notice the extra distance between the centers of this one and this one? Doesn't it look completely further away than standing this way? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. How many would be here? But I don't want to talk about that. I just want to show you how far this is here. So when we count 3, 6, 9. Here, this is this and this join this one, this and this join this one. So this one becomes one part of all of these over here. We were talking about this over here. Now, if each one of these was a ball, okay, how would we get across? Look at my tic-tac-toe that is created inside of here. 7 by 9 equals to 63 moons, okay? I'm not sure which I should start with. This becomes 63 and 16. I always call the 16 the P spirit of the half-life. 9 and 7 again, minus it, okay? It becomes 47. And now we're talking about Jesus. We're talking about the cycle of G and D. We're talking about the passage of the seventh gate, right? The fourth ball, the fourth down can give you that freedom. 7 games. 3-1-3 passing. The 1 spirit of 6, these are opposite of each other where 3.5 meets. This one is where 4.5 meets. 4.5 meets over here. 3.5, 3 and 5. 3.5 meets over here, here and here. Encompassing 2 and 4, so it's encompassing this corner. I don't know if that's exactly where it's talking about, or at the same time, this is 2, 5, and 8. Encompassing is where 2 is encompassing 1 and 3, and 8 encompassing 7 and 9, so you would get 2 and 8 cycle. This across is 24. So when we count 1 and 7, 3 and 9, this says the sky. Okay, this is GA. Alpha, Omega, first and last, where 7 and 1 are connected. The first day and the seventh day are connected. Sunday and Saturday. Sunset, sun satellite. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 6 and 8. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7, 7 and 8 equals to 15. And that is your passage. That is says Neptune. And this one says, this is Uranus and Neptune. But the 15 in here says Mars. And is it the passage? Because inside 15 is 2, 3, 4 vibration, which will equal the 24 hours in a day when multiplied or added. 2, 3, and 4 equals to 9. 4 by 3 is 12 by 2. 2 by 3, the BC world. Here we get a win a big red sun. When 3 and 9, we get a win a big red sun. And then 1, 3, in which 1 is inside 9 and 3, we get the DC world. This will create artificial intelligence. A and I, 7 and 12. GL, 1, 2, 7. 3 and 7. 1 and 9, 3 and 7. 7 and 9, 63, 16. This will equal to 79. This will equal to the minus that we've already done of 47 and 69. The difference has to be 32. See, in this scenario, the minus, this one will always be the double. This one will always be 2 to 1. As in many other scenarios, when you're talking about the alpha, I don't want to get into that. This was always going to be 2 to 1. Okay, value. Over here is 3 and 4, which will also equal to 12. Did I get that? 3 times, oh yes, and 3 minus 4. So this is going to be 7. This is going to be 1. Did I do that right? Plus and minus, 7 and 1. So right away it shows your gateway, 1 and 7, 1 and 7, 1 and 3, create 1 and 7. Here's your 12, 1, 4, 7 equals to 12. 3, 6, 9 equals to 18. 2, 5, 8 equals to 15. 15, they're all 15s, the star system. Okay, the star system, 15, 15, 15, 15. It is the 8 heaven in the star system of 15. Multiply it, it becomes 120. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 minus 5 is 2. 2, 8, and 6. So when we see that 2, 8, and 6, 9 lives communication of the cat and Venus, it shows up right over here. Add 1 to 15, it equals to 120. 8 by 15 equals to 120, and 1 through 15 equals to 120, in which 1 through 7 will equal to 28. So this will equal to 92. So birth of the 8 ball is 92 and 28, because 1 through 7 equals to 28. And 8 equals to 36. This will be 84. If you count 1 through 8, it equals to 36. Take away 36 from this, you're taking away, it'll become 84, and that'll be Pluto. So this is your numeric value over here. This 789 creates the sun and the day of the sun. 504. 24 becomes 564. 528 is the passing. 369, 162. This is your queen. This is plus and minus 18. 18, angel heaven, the letter R, resident angel. This formation. Do you see this? The immune system. Do you see this over here, the way it goes, how deep it goes? This is system, S-T, E upside down, and M, system, whichever way you want to go. One drop, mercury, aluminum, and lead. Aluminum, male. Lead to violence. One drop. One drop. A and I, aluminum. A and I. We talked about A and I and A and U, and everything comes together. Artificial intelligence comes together in the aluminum. We need to know more about aluminum. Is it taking something off of us so it can put back into us but not inside of us? Cutting us off from the vibration, the natural vibration, and installing that we can't feel anymore with the old world strands. It's either blocked or been cut off, and we're going more soul-like. We're deciding more where the mind can be molded in this world because the old world mind has been cut off. We're stupid towards it, right? So we do the best we can. 42, 58, 52, Earth. This represents 1, and this also represents TWO equals to 58. But when you count the one house, 1, 10, 19, 28, that will equal to 58 also. So 1 and 2, there's nothing. There's on the telephone, there's no letters on the 1. It's always 2 and whatever, right? 2 and whatever. There's no letters on the 1, so we can never start with 1. When we're leaving a text of anything, it's always 1, 10, 19, 28. A, J, and S. Beta heaven. J and S, 2 and 1. This is 2 and 1. This is 30, which actually equals to 27. Why? Because this is 29, and I'm going to explain it to you. This is pretty difficult for me to explain. This and this add up to 29. But this one, okay, is in the 10 range. Okay, 1 plus 9 equals to 10. This is 19. Okay, 1 plus 18, so this gets a 9. This is I. And this is I and I, 9 and 18. These two letters over here equaling to the 27 when a big red sun. When you have one of these consonants, okay, and any consonant after S will have to reduce it to the Pythagorean, you need 1 or 2 times 9. The numbness, P, B, D, double D, 8, 84. Installing Pluto, the 2-to-1 world. You see the syringe, the immune system. You see the E world, right? You see the E world? This is the measurements, the halfway world, because we're measuring in between the 2 measuring sticks, just like in football. And they show the needle. The star system, 8 into Mars, H, the silent H. The silent H, my friends, the silent H. The immune system, immune, okay? You know what it says this? I don't know if I spelled it right, but this one says, I am one. Un in French is one. I am, je suis. Je means I have. I could have been mutated, and it also can be represented as lune, which is moon. Remember the moon, okay? What controls inside the moon? There's other elements, and I don't remember. I saw it yesterday inside my mind, but I don't see it right now. 0, 1, 0 equaling 64, 1 equaling to 34, equaling to 3098. This will be reduced to 72. This cannot be reduced because it's creation of 72, and that's the clock of the high sky. It's 98 because time was split. So since it took up more time lost, we had to make up the time in life. What I believe is what caused us to age quicker, because they had to remove 26. And it's not only me who removes 26, but when you have W, X, Y, and Z, the total of these 2 letters, okay, is 49. The total of these 2 letters is 49. The total equals to 98. But they removed the Z. Minus 26 equals to 72. And on the telephone, at the bank machine, okay, on the number 1 letter, you now see Z and Q. 88. Win a big red sun. This is this formation over here, 01, Zion, Israel. This will create DC. This number recreates this number on the star key. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4, 24 and 10, 34. 6 and 9. I think we did this already yesterday, I wanted to build the shoe in the angle of the heel, 60, 60, except the pressure is 15 and 35 and 45 and 25. This one becomes the angle of the fox. This one is the earth, angle of the fox in the passage. This is between a high heel shoe and a flat shoe. 2535 electric company, and now you're working at a Mars. You need 95 EIEIO. Here you need 7557 mass, and I think mass is where the energy is. Mass energy. It's in the combustion of life. Mass energy in the combustion of life. Mass energy, just looking at the reason, because I know the female is the angle, right? Now, is it this complete angle, the female, or is this her angle because that's the queen? I know the queen gets an angle, but is the angle? Is it the heel angle, or is the arch in the foot that the queen gets? The foxhole in the sun and Mars, okay, 9 and 6, and over here it becomes 7 and 8, and that's your gateway, and that's mass energy. I know, electric company and earth, B and E. 2 and 5, 1/4 of everything. So there's a whole formation. 7 times 8 is 56. 5 and 6 is 11. 11 and 30. 5 times 6, 30 is 41. And this was what creates the sun. This part over here. That calculation. Anyways, this will create 5 and 6 also. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 5 and 6. So we did that. We're into the 44th minute. Binary, Fibonacci. Codes. The birds, the vibration. Oh, the egg. See the egg over here, the broken egg? It's not the broken egg, okay? I got to remember the 45-minute mark. Start at the 31-minute mark. And at the 4 minutes and 13 seconds. See the egg or the M? Okay, what this is it's going around this way, and this one's going around this way. You understand? There's 2 of them. One goes around this way, one goes around this way. 2 hooks hooking up on each other. Okay, let them go for whatever they go. But to bring them together, the arrow, if this was the arrow going between these 2 hooks, okay, this arrow would show this right over here. Now I can put one the other way anyways. I just thought that was really cool. This over here, Moonstruck, we already did in the design. They were all alpha omegas in a design I did in a previous video, the horseshoe, alpha omega. Is it because inside of omega, okay, is actually a ball bearing, where there's a big thing that goes all the way across, right? And it turns whatever it turns, and it goes on, giving life. On the outside is omega, on the inside is alpha. They're always together. 7 turns 1. 7 turns 1, 1 turns 7, right? Just trying to take a look. Another thing is in 420, 4 times 20. In French, they call it the cat. Cat, they call it 420, they call it the cat. It looks like this, 80. 4 times 20 is 80. 4 plus 20 is 104. That's communication. It also equals 86. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 8 and 6. It naturally becomes this answer. This becomes 26. 4 times 26 is 104. 4 times 24 by 624 is 80 and 24. So these are together in your 5. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. Here's your 9 lives of the cat. Creates Pluto, the sun, the DNA of the queen of the DC world. I want to show you this binary lockout. May not show it in this video. If we count in binary, in fact, I'm going to stop this video right here. No, I'm going to continue on this video. It's a long video. I got to stop this video, and I'm going to call this video lots of bins. Lots of beans. The binary code. Just a little bit. Now, let's just continue on. Either you're here or you're not here, okay? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Plus 1 equals 3. Plus 2 equals 5, etc. So the first one, none equals to the C. The next one is D. The next one is E. The next one is F, G, H. When you get to I, you have added up to 8. 8 and 9 now comes together. J becomes the reduction in the addition of G. J and G, 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. J and G. B and E, the letter Y, G and J in French are exchanged, create Earth, Y and Y, entrapment of Z in between Y, Z, Y, the 25th, 26th, 27th letter. We have J and then we have K. K comes back to 4 again. We don't have 4 anywhere. 4 is how it ends. Once we get into the 10 section, we automatically fill in the 4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. I, J come together to create 4. 4 goes in between here, continues from here. I'm just going to scale down where we do the addition. 1 plus 1 equals 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. These two, okay, actually add up to 13 and 14 in gematria. Okay, 13 and 14, or the reverse, okay, is both 1 and 1. In gematria, it's 1 and 1, and the reverse alphabet, okay, it becomes the 13th and 14th. 4 and 5, creating of the sun. 55 creates the high sky, which is actually A and B in gematria. When you add them up, 5 and 9 is 14, and 1 becomes 144, 1,440 minutes in the day. 9 and 5 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. 8 and 5 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 0, 1, 1 and 1 is 2. 101, okay, is 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, 401, well, why did I have this? 401, right. This one would be 4 and 1 equals to 5. 1 and 1 equals 2. The and equaling to this marker over here, 2 and 5 is the only number, 0, 1, when it comes together. We did the Bible Belt Orion. I holds the church. H holds the birth. 7 is the Jesus passing of the red sun. The church holds the birth. The heaven and the spirit are in the birth. B and H, time heaven. Through the moon, T and H, all numbers with T and H inside of it. These are two blacks. These two is 20. 27, this equals to, okay, this equals to 110. 110 stories, 3, 9. The sky system. Stick with me. Stick with me. Stick with me. We did this in a previous video. I don't know if we want to add it on. This was my temperature. You notice temperature goes up and down. We don't need side to side in temperature. Otherwise, the side to side is the changing of time. The changing of time. We did another binary. Excuse me. I want to go back to the binary I just did. And I changed it over a little bit, that when I got to 13, my next number was 4. So I'm going to actually do 4. Once I get to 13, okay, in the binary, I go back, because this, right, 13 and 8 becomes 21, but 13, okay, becomes 4. So it becomes 4 plus 8 equals to 12, which equals to 3. So I would have to go 3 and 8 would equal to 11, which would equal to 2. Then I will have to go, I'm going to have to go 2 and 8, which will equal to 10, which will equal to 1. Then I'm going to have to go 1 and 8 equals to 9. Do you notice I'm always going down 1 over here? Now, the thing about that is I'm always using the higher number. And I really shouldn't. I'm supposed to be using the last number. The last number and the next number. So the last number is 8 and the next number is 4. So I get the 12. Okay? The new number is 4. And the last number, okay, in the next one, in the equation, okay, this becomes 12, becomes 3, and the last one is 4. The next answer should be 7. And then the next one over here with the last number, which is now 3, okay, it would be 7 and 3, and this one would now be 10. And we're right to B and E, 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. 16 and 1 equals 77. So right away when we get here to H and I, we create the cube, the DC worlds, and 77, we create the breaking and entering of the Christ right here in this formation. I have to go over it again and make it clear. So when we get 8 and 5 equals to 13, which equals to 4 plus the last number, which was the 8, equals to 12. Now this one will equal to 3. So it's going to be 3 plus the created number, which created 4, equals to 7. This over here, 7, 1, and 2, again, this creates creation, 3 and 7. 1 must be with 2 to create 7. This will also create the A and I, 19. And we're not going to get into that right now. Now we take this plus the last number created with the 3, would be 7 and 3. This is my Nibiru number, right? The T-bag, filtration, Boston. So we get over here, we end up with 10, which equals to 1. But it can also equal to 7 again. Okay, so since the last number is 7, we could get either 7 and 7 or 7 and 1. This one will equal to 14 equals to 5, meaning the exchange became Mars and the moon. Mars and the moon, 157, or it equals to 8, and so on and so forth. Because we never want to double up the digits, okay? The Bible Belt, the Orion, we spoke about the gold. This is another Fibonacci increase, and Fibonacci increases the memory. This is all about memory processing, MB, because it goes to the numbers of MB. Okay, this is exactly what it is, and this is 256, and 256 is 512, but it's also AC/DC, passing of, boom, dead center. 3 and 4 is dead center to 1. There's only 0.5. 1.5 is the difference between 3 and 4. 3 plus 1, 4 minus 1, or 0.5 each. 3.5. They're all 3.5s. Number 23. Magic number 23. 1, 7 meets 8. 23 is free. Between 22 and 24, Grover Cleveland. 2, 5, and 8 between 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Remember we did that before. 40, 87, if you've seen that before. The gateway and 40. Those are the numerics that come up. So if you're a Bible reader. Here is your I think it's your also your Fibonacci, and it goes 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5. If you take a look, right, it creates the X. Sometimes they say if there's a bar there, it creates 10,000. So this will create, if it's a multiple, it's 70,000. Okay, 7, and it creates all this, and this is the roulette. And what my norm is for this is to turn it all around. If I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, then backwards, I'm going to go 3, 2, 6, 8, 9, 5. 3 to 2 to 6 to 8 to 9 to 5. 3 to 2. So 1 equals to 3, 2 equals to 2, 4 equals to 6, 8 equals to 8. So all 2, 5, and 8s are all equal to each other. Okay, the in-between here is 5, the in-between here is 8, the in-between here is 2. 2, 5, and 8 to 2, 5, and 8. We talked about where 2 and 3 creates the 4, where the letter R, you see the small r that goes in both of these, right? 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 12, 21 is the R. Fibonacci, binary, sorry, now we get the binary. See the way we come this way with the E world, G up, E down, up and down, G up, E down, G7, E5, the moon. 2 moons and 1 moon. All letters from J all the way to R is 1. All the letters from S all the way up to Z is 2. And then we can reverse the alphabet. Now we're going to go into binary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we reach 7, we have reached 1, 1, 1. That is the antenna of the Twin Towers. That's what I like to call it. 1, 1, and 1. 35, 37, 39. 1, 1, and 1. Connecting numbers. We reach 1,000 at 8, and that is your heaven. Our birth is 1,001. 10 is a 10-10 world, binary ABC. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals to 10, 10, the 10 worlds. This one is a reflection of 4. This one is a reflection of 5. 1,001 and 5 come together. 8 is a reflection of 6. 6 is also 1,000. 7 is a reflection of combinations. Combinations of 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, 1 is what constitute these aren't dice. If I had a pair of dice, my pair of dice would work all the way up to here. And then we have the I am missing. There's one with 110. Let me do it again. The Twin Tower one, right? When you get to number 6 binary, boom, number 6, 666. When the Twin Towers went down in binary, it's the 6th position. 4 plus 2, and there's nothing here, so this would be 6. In binary, it's 110, and the towers went down. 58 minutes. Just wanted to write down what I wrote. By the way, this is the roulette setup, and you need multiple boards. And I can draw this the same way over here. I can go 2, 3, 5, 9, and do it the opposite way and go into the next number. We're going to do it just once to see how it works out. I'm going to just show you. I'm going to do it this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way. Okay? I could have did it the other way, or I could have went from 2 to 3. I'm going to just do it. I could have went from 2 to 3, over to 5, down to 9, into 8, and then make it go this way. Look what happens in this design. See the way I have the big slice over here? And the difference is, why I did it this way, is because all these were red. It told me to go into the exact squares, but here, it's open. So I started again from the open spot, where I should have put these two facing each other because it was open. This area here. It's open here and it's open here. The board duplicates itself right over here. That's why these numbers are duplicated. Just like in gematria, where you go 1 and 1, okay, or the 14th and 13th letter of the reverse alphabet, okay, it's the same thing here. And if you take a notice, okay, you can see my 8s on this angle if you want, 88. 88 is the most you can get, right? Here you get 8 and 8. You see the empty space? The two of them together are 88. These two constitute 88, and these two constitute. It's all an open box. Inside of here, it looks like 88. Here, there's two boxes inside here. Here, I separated them. I should have separated these also, but I didn't separate the other ones because the others are all black numbers in roulette, right? So then we did this binary, and I wanted to do a binary on 666, right? But it's just too long for me. But I will do the 7 times 12 is 84, and that's Pluto. 7 times 3 is 21, which is 4 times, which is the cube inside Pluto. So that means they play with 4 cubes, okay? 3 plus U, maybe. 16 times 3 is also 48. Oh, and then there's this piece here, but I'm going to leave this to after. Raphael, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus. Wow, thank you for watching this video.